Hello everyone, this afternoon we're coming to...
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too...
There'll be runs here.
Keeper's end.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Keeper's end.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yes.
Great shot. Great timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Over. Baroda are 1 for 11.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was pure elegance. Right out of the textbook, that shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Get on.
Good pickup. Big chance.
No.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Scott has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Yes, nice bowling.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Wait there.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Baroda are 1 for 32. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Perfect technique and placement.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Catch it.
Great shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Yes.
Nicely played.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. Baroda are 1 for 65.
Catch it.
Great shot.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. Off the body, and they scamper through for a run.
Straight to the fielder.
Waiting. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Really aggressive, but a complete miss.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Great shot through the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
8 runs added in that over. Baroda are 1 for 86. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Waiting.
Good catch. Out.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Big shout. Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. This game can be so cruel for the batters, a millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Middle that one, great timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That's the over. Baroda are 3 for 106. Young, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep. Keep it. Oh! Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Catch it.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting. And we'll want to push on from here.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Young with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep. No.
This could be trouble.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Nice.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Nice. Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Out! Caught!
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Taken! A really good one too.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wait.
collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah, great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Wait on. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yeah!
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Waiting.
Needs to be on target.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No!
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here. Seven runs added there. Baroda are 6 for 142. Young from the bridge end.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
No!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yeah!
Immaculate timing there. A couple on offer here.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Gone. It's a good catch.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution for the team today. It's been a nice knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Really, really good running from these 2 batters. Played it safe, though. Stick with 3. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
End of the over. 7 off it. Baroda are 7 for 149. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's out. Caught.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite with the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yep. No.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Madness! Complete air shot.
It's a ridiculous decision to dance down the wicket like that. There's too much pace and it's just lucky the keeper is so far back.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Baroda are 8 for 160. There's a chance if this hits.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Super shot.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. No.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yep.
Edged it.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Baroda are 8 for 168. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Wait there. No. Yes.
Massive chance.
Out there.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.